Hi everybody, Richard Tromans here again, Artificial Lawyer TV. Today we're doing another product walkthrough. This time we're having a look at a new startup called ClausePilot out of Austria. To tell us more about it is NC. Hey NC, good to have you on the show.
Richard, happy to be here.
Tell us a bit about yourself and the company, and then the walkthrough would be great.
And I'm so glad to be here and to show you ClausePilot. So a little bit of history of the product. We basically did diligent customer discovery with lawyers. We have the team members within ClausePilot as well who are lawyers. So everything is designed based on how lawyers actually do their work, how they think about legal research, what are the pain points that they come across, things like that. So we designed a product where basically all the workflows are quite flexible and are working under the hands of lawyers. So you don't need to think about like what are the tools that they actually have to use and click, but everything they would need will be here right under their hands. So ClausePilot is basically tailored for law firms mainly. And what we're trying to achieve is to build a platform that is perfectly working for small, medium-sized law firms. Within ClausePilot, we have legal research, which means that there is public databases behind the product. And that means you can search on these primary sources, run your queries relating to finding statutes or any kind of clauses, jurisdictions. There is a legal analysis where you can do analysis on your own documents, like review them, summarize them, get the exact clauses from of a certain document, things like this. There is a document drafter, which means that if you have your own files, like you have, I don't know, a certain sales purchase agreement, but you have a new client and you have to draft a new version, but now you're representing the seller instead of the buyer, this feature will allow you to draft it out in full detail. Just from simple prompts and some discussion with AI, you will be able to get your full document with accurate clauses and everything that you need. There is a text editor, which means that you are going to be able to edit existing documents as well. And there is a whole list of AI functionalities running on that one, like Agentic mode and things like that. There is a vault behind the whole product. That means that this is like kind of your memory. So if you upload the documents that you use on your daily basis, your favorite templates for everything, and the things that you want the AI to be processing for you to work like that. You can integrate your emails, so you can send in emails to ClausePilot, and then you're going to be able to analyze those emails and put them into the project as well. So this will allow the lawyers to work more efficiently, and they don't have to like copy paste text from the emails to be able to add it to the context of a certain query. So you can organize all your work within project. Okay, so let me just show you now a couple of examples. Here on the navigation bar, you will find all the features as well. If you go and click legal research, you will be able to write your prompts into this composer box at the bottom. It was like most of the publicly available LLMs. We wanted the UI to be quite intuitive for users. But what is super cool about ClausePilot is that here you have a mode selector. You can click legal research, chat, or deep research. Deep research is the one when you have to, when you want to understand a new area. For example, you have to understand a lot of things about regulations relating to the mining industry in a certain country. This is the place to go to. And then you can select the jurisdiction. I have seen some legal tools which were trying to do this, but this is something that I think is quite unique, that we are covering all the European countries as well as EU community law, and we are extending the jurisdictions list day by day. If you click on legal research, this is the place where you can run all the legal queries, and this is where you will be able to add in certain context for searching in a specific jurisdiction. And in this way, you will be able to search all the publicly available databases here. what we managed to do is an agentic search. So in a couple of days, we are going to release a new feature. It's going to be another one here, the agentic search, which means that you will be able to search with an agentic mode for certain legal questions, and that will allow 0% hallucination. We are already doing some alpha testing with some key clients on this, and we are getting super cool feedback about this. So this is really something that I haven't seen at any legal tech solutions before. Okay, and the chat is basically for running some more basic questions. What you have, the response times will be better, and this is not really for legal questions, but if you have general questions as well. Okay, in the document analysis, you will be able to upload documents directly, select them from your vault, which is something that I'm going to do now. You can select some emails as well, or any other documents from your project. So you can go and, for example, click anything from here and easily add it to the context. What is also special about ClausePilot is that you are allowed to add in project or task-related assumptions all the time. So the AI will be able to understand more about your work. You can select the language that you're writing in, even, for example, the applicable law, and also who you are representing in this. Let's say this is the borrower that I'm representing in this case, and I have this loan agreement, and I would like to run analysis to understand the risk that I'm facing. For example, I can say summarize, and I say summarize all the risks that would affect the borrower in a table. And then you can select the style, brief or extended, categorize them, let's say. Serious. This is the vault where you're allowed to upload all the documents that you have. Here you can also, it's quite intuitive, but you can create new folders and organize your work within that. What is super cool is the Ask Your Vault feature. It means that you are allowed to upload all the work that you had previously and ask things like, I don't know, who was the client that told me this and this last year? Or to be able to find anything within your documents, like find me a good, I don't know, non-compete clause, things like that. And even if you have like hundreds of documents here, you're allowed to just ask for it in natural language. This is something that we are getting quite nice feedback for. And you can also have this similar feature on the projects. So you can create everything with the projects, like I created this example once here. And I uploaded a couple chats within the project. So it's cool that it's not just documents that you can upload there, but also all the chats, the researches, and all the things that you create within ClausePilot, and even the emails that you send into the system. Those you can link under a project, and you can store them here together. And then you can just say like, create for me a new summary that I can send to the client, summarizing all the key questions that need still some discussions, or the things that we need to work on. What is the status? On what date did this and that person state something? You can find all those things here. If you want to upload documents to the vault, basically you can upload documents, PDFs, even scanned PDFs from the 60s are scanned pretty nicely, and our AI will understand it, and you can also process all those documents. You will be able to open up your chat history, like all the things that you just ran as a work. And then, yeah, this is the question that I just gave in 2 seconds ago about the loan agreement. So this is borrower-centric risk metrics, and this is how you see it nicely. Found all the clauses and then their sources from the respective law, what is the impact, the seriousness, and even gave us some typical mitigation steps. So you see that there is some advanced setups and system prompts and everything set up behind this work. So it's not just like the program is running on ChatGPT and sending you all the things through. So we've put in a lot of thinking on how to, for example, represent all the answers from the AI, so that lawyers will be able to digest it and like how they would use it, how they would create outputs from it, things like this. So hopefully you will enjoy working with it. There is one last thing that I would love to show you is the new document drafter. Here you will be able to draft a new document from zero. There are different types that you can choose. You can go with a contract, you can create litigation submissions, legal memos, or formal letters as well, or anything that doesn't fit into the above boxes. If you go for contract, you can go for this. I'm going to get English and the UK borrower. So this is the workflow, how it looks. You can get clarification questions from based on your prompt. So let me just copy this here. It's a basic intro. So once you describe your criteria that you need for this document, the AI is going to process it and ask you some clarification questions. Once you answer all those questions, you will be able to have more discussion with the AI. Obviously, this is just one example that I have for demo purposes, but if it's a real case, you would have a couple turns of ping pong for having the things detailed out. Then you will see a reflection, so a summary that the AI creates for you. And once you have it all checked out and you think that everything is okay, then the ClausePilot AI is going to give you suggestions on how to strengthen the position of your represented party. So this is something that we thought would be really handy as well. It can bring you new aspects, especially now that the models are getting stronger and stronger in thinking and reasoning and in context handling. This is becoming really, really powerful these days. So you see all these suggestions here. Yeah, I just prompted to go ahead and give us the document. So what you are going to see then is first an outline of the document, and you can give feedback on this outline first, and then you will be able to auto draft the full document from chunk to chunk. So it will slice up the drafted document, the outline document, and then it will be able to give you all the details, and then you will be able to edit everything within this document. It takes like, I don't know, half a minute to get it created. And what is important, for example, here is that if you have documents in your vault that are relevant for this case, the AI will be able to use them for your benefit. But if your vault is empty or you're prompted in a way that you don't want to use anything from your templates, then this is going to give you a simple one. If you go ahead and try it, you will see that if you have existing templates in your vault, then how all the wording and the clauses look like are basically, using your own work. So how you can use this part. So this is what you see here is an integrated word editor, which means that you can just like write in anything that you would like. It has track changes. If you turn it on, you will see all the changes. You can add in comments and things like this. And then once you export it from here, it will save all the work that you have. So even the track changes, even comments and everything that you have within the document. And even if you upload, again, a document like this, it will be able to process it and you will not lose any information. Okay, so this is the outline of the document. And if you click this button here, then it will disappear when the full document, detailed document will appear. If not, then the full document will be added at the bottom of the document. And now what you see is that the AI is slicing up my outline into 14 slices, and then it is going to work on the very first one and detailing it out in the background. So the idea here was that all lawyers say that they love to read through documents, but what we saw in practice is that they don't really read through 30, 40 pages of documents. Instead of that, what we can do is, like, for example, give them one chunk of detailed document here, and while they are working on the second part of it, they are able to read through what they see as the first here, and they can go ahead and accept or reject this change. So this is how it goes. And there is another tab here. You can click here in the tab, the chat and edit. Here is where you can use basically the very same functionalities, similar functionalities to what you have seen in the research page. Yeah, this is what we drafted here. So what you're going to be able to do, for example, is you go ahead and highlight some area, and you can direct edit it with AI. Yeah, so there is one more feature that I would love to show you is the Agentic mode here. If you change to this mode, then the AI will be able to read your entire document. And for example, if you have to adjust something like there is more lenders instead of just one, it will go ahead and like read and adjust everything here. Or the amount is changing, or there is another penalty for something that you have to go through the entire document. It will do this for you in like under a minute or so, even if it's like hundreds of pages.
A couple of quick questions. So one, this is multilingual, so people can use this in German, French, English, etc.
Yes, it works in like 50 plus languages. Like
Gotcha.
in whatever language you prompt the AI, it will answer to you in the very same language.
And then the next question I think people will ask, obviously, will be what's the distance between, say, using GPT-4o, GPT-5 and this? Could they get the same outputs just going directly to the raw LLM?
Oh, yes. Yeah. So what you will see at this, this is something that I didn't cover, but behind ClausePilot, you will see multiple LLMs. So we are using all the best performing models from Anthropic, from OpenAI, and so on. But what we solved here is that lawyers don't have to go ahead and have different subscriptions for all these models, but they are like behind the scenes here. So everything is put here under the hood. And what we did is that we evaluated the models for this specific tasks, and we selected them and put them behind. So it's not just like it's one ChatGPT query that goes into the system, but it's like multiple things put together. So it's like a chain of LLM calls behind each and every task, but the lawyers don't have to worry about it. And for example, now that GPT-5 is out, we made sure to put it where it needs to be. Yeah.
And it looks like you've got a lot of stuff going on the application layer to help organize data and stuff as well. So in terms of pricing, I mean, obviously there's a lot of different platforms out there. What part of the market are you targeting, and what kind of pricing are you putting this at?
We are targeting more of the small and medium-sized firms. This is where we get the most interest from. Most of the inbound leads are coming from this segment, because what we see is that there are many law firms who are really interested in applying AI tools, but they are not really the target of large legal tech. So they need certain they need solutions basically. And what we did here is that by applying the ways that how we work, we managed to cut the budget. So what we did is that we came up with two packages. One is called Pro and the other one is called Ultra. The Pro is 75 euros and the Ultra is
per person, per month, per
user.
75 euros per person.
Yes.
Per month.
And this allows you to use it professional basis, so like for everyday use for lawyers. But it's and the Ultra is bigger one. It has much more credits behind, so you're allowed to learn much more analysis and things like that.
Gotcha, fantastic. So we're a little bit over times, but thank you very much, Nancy. It's very, very interesting, and good luck with it. Thank you.